accordingly. I think that the apostolate and apostle, it never stays the same. It's always looking at the signs of the times, which is a very uniquely Dalzonian quality. Always pay attention to the signs of the times and serve in a way that responds to the people of today. So that's really what everyone is doing in El Paso, not just us as a community.
That's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you very much. So we've heard a little bit about beginnings, and we know now where you are and what you're doing and the wonderful kind of work that you're doing on a daily basis. I wonder, was there a moment or a series of moments when you began to sense God calling you in a direction towards your current vocation?
I'm sorry, I'm a little emotional remembering this, but I was in my Problem of God class with Father Barry Bercier, and we were reading Franz Kafka's The Metamorphoses. It's that story about like a factory worker or something who turns into a cockroach because that's how he feels inside. Just really weighed down by his life, his work, terrible life. And we were reading that story, and Father Barry just gets up in the middle of the class and says to us, "Class, there's a big difference between a job and a vocation." And no one had ever made that distinction for me so clearly and so bluntly. And I said to myself, like, I don't want a job just to put food on the table and to like feed myself and my family and survive and things. I want to do something more. And Father John Frank, who's here tonight, I think he noticed that in me. He noticed that desire. And he said, like, why don't you come for a year of postgraduate service to discern and serve with our brothers in Florence? And coming to Florence and experiencing the beauty of Assumptionist community life. Assumptionist brothers and religious of the Assumption sisters, they're free people. They're very free, they're very loving, they're just themselves. And I said, I want what they have, because when you're able to be free in a community, that's when you feel at home. And that's what I felt every day since I joined the Assumptionists.
Before joining the Assumptionists, I was working with a group of people. It is an organization that was teaching the leadership and entrepreneurship skills to young adults. And I used to be one of those accompanying them, going to different schools, working with them, trying to see the best way to live, because I was in the same age group with them. So it was very easy for me to discuss with them, because I used to go for trainings in this organization, and then after those trainings, we could come and see how to impact these young adults. When I was conversing with one of the brothers, I told him that I feel I want to join religious life, but I don't know if my passion will be catered for. I don't know if my wish to impact on the world by accompanying youths, by working with the youths, because I think the youths hold the future. Because I think with working with them, we can determine a lot of things if we want a better future. His response is the one that determined my joining of the Augustinians of the Assumption. He told me, whatever I want to do, as long as you are doing it for the extension of the kingdom of God, we have space for it. So, don't worry. Your passion will be continued, and we have space for that in our religious order.
For me, the realize God's moment, God's call. When I was in high school, I really visited my aunt of St. Paul, the church, that she's like working in the, like just like nursing home here, but is really taking care of the elderly. And she is one of the, in the medical team of the, so every Sunday, I visited her and helped her in doing like whatever she's doing. She asked me to help, and so that, but I did not really feel that I'm called for St. Paul sister. So after my high school, of course I also had my boyfriend, and then I did not think about that anymore. But so after the college, after 3 years of college, then my sister, my elder sister, she had a friend, an Assumption sister, in her class. So one day she invited that sister to visit our house. So, and then of course at that time I did not think about religious life or anything about God's call or whatever. But it's really when she came and then she asked me, I heard that you like to be a non-religious. I said, no. I said, no. Because your mom just told me that. I said, no. So, but it's, that is the time. I just said, no, but it's like in me, inside me, something is really inflamed again of my passion for the religious life before. So when after many months that she did not visit us anymore, the house, and like almost 1 year, I told my mom, I said, I want to visit that community. So I visited the community. But at that moment, my hands, my fingers, my nail, I had the colors in my nails. And then I said, when if I visit that, and then maybe the sister will really realize I'm not good for this vocation with all the colors in my nails. So then on the way, I told my elder sister, can we go to salon and then we clean the nails first? But it's really that day, we could not find any salon that open to just clean the nail. But so when I came to the community, so I said, anyway, we just go to the community to visit. Because I'm not really entering, so I just visit. But one of the sisters, she is like the foundress of Vietnam community. She came out, it's like my grandmother, just the age of my grandmother. She came out and said, hi, hello. It's really the way that she welcomed me as her family. It's not as one congregation. Because when I look at all the sisters or the congregation, it's so or it's hard to really to be near with the superior. But this sister, at first I thought she is just a member of the community. But at the end, I knew that she was a superior of the community. But the way she welcomed me is really for, like, I feel it's the family spirit. I feel the family in this community, in this congregation. That's just the first time when I entered the gate of the convent, of the community. Then of course when I was talking to her, my fingers, my nails was really hiding. I was hiding my nails. I was ashamed. That's it. But she said, but you know, when my elder sister told her, she said, it's okay, it's no problem. You are still a young lady, so you have that, no problem. So you know, it's really, something is so normal life I see in the religious, in that sister. And then of course I visited for that community for a while, and then I said, I'm not so sure that yet I will enter, but I just want to really visit the community. Then of course that day, I went home, and I still discern for my vocation. And I still visited my aunt in a St. Paul, but I really never think about that. I will enter her congregation. Then, like, after 6 months, I told my mom, I just visit the community again, like for searching, like every Sunday in that community. So to know more and more, that is the moment I already discern for my vocation. And visit the sisters and stay with them for just only once a week, every Sunday, and be with them. And that is, I realized, I feel this is the congregation for me. Religious of the Assumption is really for me. And when I told many people, they asked me, what's your congregation? I said, Religious of the Assumption. Who's that? Of course, it's really at that time, RA, Religious of the Assumption, was not known by the people. So I said, we are purple. They wear the purple. The purple, so it's really, I don't know, when I was born, I like purple. But I did not realize that congregation is the purple until when I really came in and visit. And so it's really, that is also many really things that really I find that God inside me, that is, this congregation is for me. Religious of the Assumption is really for me. And then when I came in, of course, is when after another 6 months, I discerned again, and I decided to come to the community and live in the community. But before I came, the day before I came, of course, my family is a separated family. My parents are separated. So it's not easy in my situation.